Hi, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday Wisdom. I'm Melissa Peshka with Essential Life Mastery Coaching and Healing. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Today, I wanted to talk to you about saying no. Um, so, are you the type of person that says yes to everything, even if you don't want to? Well, women especially tend to be more conditioned to say yes to everything, just because we are, more of a people pleaser um, type of person. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's a lot of men out there that will say yes to a lot of things. Um, I particularly have one. He says yes to just about everything that I say. And I kind of get upset sometimes because I feel like he doesn't have his own voice. So I tend to give in because, again, I'm a female and I like to be pleasing. Anyway, um, again, women are tend to be more nurturing and compassionate and caregivers. We're more nurturing. We tend to put others before ourselves. So we tend to say yes a lot more. Even, I mean, you could talk definitely about your children, but you also can talk definitely about like at the workplace, with friends, with family, all of those scenarios. We tend to say yes more often than not, just because. And we may complain about it and gripe about it until it's done, because we don't want to do this. Well, then why did you say yes? Um, what happens, um, when we don't say yes? Well, that kind of strokes our ego a little bit. We want to be the people pleaser. We want to be the good wife. We want to be the good mother. We want to be the good daughter. We want to be the good sister. We want to be the good coworker. We want to be the good everything. But what happens with that is once we set a standard for ourselves, then everybody thinks, oh, I can go to Melissa. She'll say yes. She'll do it. I can have her do it. She'll do it. I know she'll do it. She never says no. So it kind of puts a stigma around you that you're always going to be the one to say yes. You're never going to say no. And then when time comes when you do start saying no, well, wow. But if you're finding yourself more stressed out, feeling, um, underappreciated, overworked. You don't have time for yourself. You have no time for self care. You're tired. You're stressed. You keep getting sick. Things start happening to your body. Time to stop and think. What do you do in your day that makes time for you? Say yes to you first. Say yes to you first and others second. Okay, take care of number one. That's why when you're on an airplane, it's put your mask on first and then help others because you are no good to anybody else if you are wounded. Okay, and when we don't care for ourselves, we get wounded. When you don't take self care as a priority, you will find you'll get sick, you'll get tired, you will get frustrated, you will be very moody, sometimes even emotional. And that's not good. That's not good for everybody around you. Okay. You want to be happy. You want to be fulfilled in your own life. Okay. So, you know, it will manifest itself in a physical form after all this stress. So let me ask you, what could be the worst thing if that could happen if you said no? Somebody might get upset. Somebody might, I don't know, yell at you, maybe, anything. Well, you know what? Care for you first. And that other person has to understand that when you say no, there's a reason. And you know what? You don't have to explain it to anybody but yourself. Nobody has to be explained as to why you said no. And I also have that in my life too. I have somebody who, if I ask something, will say no. And certain times I get upset and I stop and I think, why am I getting upset? He has a good reason why he just said no. And I have to respect that. But again, I'm not perfect and we are all learning. So we have to stop and think as to why would somebody that cares for me say no? Well, you know what? They have a good reason and it doesn't matter. And I have to respect that. And somebody who cares deeply for you will feel the same way. They will think, well, she said no to me. Okay, wow. She said no for the first time. She's never says no. But maybe that person has a very good reason as to why they had to say no this time, and leave it alone. And if that person gets upset with you and yells at you or doesn't want to talk to you anymore, then bye, because you know what? You don't need that in your life. You need people who are going to be understanding and respectful. And if they really do need an explanation, then give them one. Give them one. Give them an explanation as to why you had to say no this time. And, again, that goes back to the old thing of we don't know what's going on in somebody's life. Okay. And you have to try to understand that maybe they have a previous obligation that they committed to, or there's a sick family member. And nowadays, you never know what's going on, okay, in somebody's life. There's so much out there. But try to have compassion and understanding for them as well. Um, and the other good things that will happen when you start to say no is you'll find your voice. You'll set your boundaries. You will stand up for yourself. Okay. You will get stronger. And then you will start to realize what you like and what you don't like. And you will do the things you like and you'll not do the things you don't like. So that will help you to stay grounded. That will help you to stay balanced in your life. And that will help you to remain even keel. You do the things you want to do and you don't do the things you don't want to do. And now I'm going above and beyond of obligations, okay? I mean, you have to go to work. You can't just tell your boss, I don't feel like it today. I don't want to. Well, you could, but I don't know how your paycheck's going to like that. But, you do have some obligations that you have to stand up for. I'm talking about extracurricular things that you say no to. So I hope this helps. I hope you learn to say the word no for 2 letters. It is the hugest word in the English language. It has so much meaning behind it, good and bad. Okay. So I hope that finds you well, and I hope you have found this helpful and valuable. And again, I'd like to reiterate that my coaching program, The Art of Thriving, Becoming the Master of Your Life, as of October 1st, will be price increased. So if you've been thinking about it and you're on the fence about it, please reach out to me. Let's have a chat. Let's get on a Zoom call, phone call, whatever, meet, so that we can decide if that's a good program for you. I assure you that it will help you to find your path and heal. So I wish you all a blessed day. Please, I encourage you to share this video far and wide so that people may need to find their own voice and learn to say no. Okay. Everyone have a blessed day. Thank you.